Welcome back, Zealots. As I was saying last time, struggling encourages growth, and not all struggles are equal. Sometimes you must struggle because of your own actions, such as committing tax fraud and having to serve jail time for 20 plus years because of your own action. And sometimes you must struggle because it was pushed onto you. It's like spawning in a garbage house and not finding a can opener for almost 2 hours. Relatable. When we last left off, I was heading north to find a can opener so I will not starve to death in under a week. So far, the progress is slow, but we must struggle to succeed. And the first house I walk into, not even 5 minutes after I start heading north, has two can openers. I kinda feel like this game is messing with me. Unfortunately, however, while searching for the can opener, I ate a little bit too much tomato paste, and now my character is kind of depressed. But that's all behind us now that we have the can opener. It's a bright, beautiful, foggy, rainy, wet day, and we must push forward. So I continued north. After a while, I come across the remains of a burnt home. And while in most cases that comes with a feeling of tragedy, for me, it comes with a feeling of joy. For that means there are some firemen nearby. And firefighter uniforms have really good scratch defense and insulation. After killing the reanimated husk of the firefighters and acquiring their uniforms, I continue the road onward. Going down the road to the west, I come across a ranch with a few broken cars. After searching the cars with nothing good to come from it, I enter the house. And this almost ends my run. After being ambushed for a second time, I managed to push him off, only to miss my swing and take a hit. In a panic, I rush and kill the attacker and check my wounds, to see that I have been scratched. I'm lucky it wasn't a bite, but I still have a chance to turn from a scratch, so I bandage, pray. Now that I'm heading back home with my can opener acquired and a potential zombie infection, let me explain the last few things that are absolutely needed in order for long-term survival. Number 1, we need fuel for the generator. Number 2, we need the manual that teaches us how to operate said generator. Number 3, we need farming supplies. And number 4, we need carpentry level 4 so we can craft a water collector. With these things, survival becomes much easier. After resting the rest of the day, the next morning I sit in front of the television and decide to read the Carpentry Volume 1 book. I only have one level in carpentry, so I need to read Volume 1 and 2 in order to help me get to Carpentry level 4 as fast as possible. To level up my carpentry, I will be disassembling my backyard fence. It requires no resources and only the tools that I have. But before I start disassembling, I will clear the surroundings of any threats. It only takes me a few in-game hours, but I am finally carpentry level 4. I now only need to find 4 garbage bags to make my rain collector. And for that, we will continue our search north. And of course, because it is Zomboid, Lady Luck kicks me in my face again. After making my way home, I make myself a nice stew. For tomorrow is a new day, and it is necessary that we get these supplies. So the next morning, I head off north again, clean out the zombies that have most likely infested the house. And this time, I bring my big boy with me again, my shovel. My assumptions are correct, and the house is absolutely crawling with zombies, so it is time to do some spring cleaning. Luckily, the shovel has great AoE on hordes. I clear the zombies and make it into the house, but start to hear something in the distance. That's right, folks. It's helicopter event time, and I'm not prepared in the slightest. I try laying low in the house to see if I can wait it out, but forget that the television is on. I move to turn it off, but it is too late, so I must abandon the house. The helicopter is following me, along with a few dozen zombies, so I make my way to the tree line, in hopes that I can lose both of them there. After wandering through the trees and brushes for a few minutes, I stumble upon two houses. So I make my way into the smaller one, wait out the storm. The helicopter and zombies eventually pass. After looting the first house, I make my way into the bigger second house. The second house didn't have much of value, so I left onward. And this is where tragedy happened.
Are you kidding me?
I'm dead. And that's all she wrote. It's a bite, so it's a guaranteed infection. I will be dead within a few days, and my corpse will walk the earth. So I will head home, so that my corpse will be locked in my house, where I will not hurt anyone else, and so that whoever finds me next can have my supplies. That maybe they will stand a better chance than I did. I'm glad you guys are here with me in my final moments, as it makes my passing more peaceful. I struggle to survive, and even though I will not, it just means my struggle will help someone else, and that is worth the struggle. Thank you for watching. Please stay safe.